Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. Our next guest always comes with a fun list of unique and fascinating creatures to keep an eye out for when visiting the coast. She joins us today with what to know about some of the larger animals you might see. We welcome back the author of Let's Explore the Beach, Karen DeWitz. It's so great to see you.
Great to be back. Thanks for having me.
This is fun. You've taught us about all kinds of teeny tiny creatures. We're going to talk about some of the bigger things we might see at sea.
We are. I was inspired for this one because we had a visit here in Oregon by one of the biggest creature, well, the biggest creature ever. Blue whales were seen off of Depot Bay.
That's so cool.
Over the last couple weeks. And blue whales are not just big for whales or big for animals. They are literally the biggest animal that has ever lived in the history of the world. So bigger than any dinosaur you can think of in your brain. So
awesome.
Amazing.
Let's talk about something we might see more often, a gray whale.
Oh, for sure. Gray whales, not only do we see gray whales during their migration up and down the coast, but we have a population of whales that live here. So about 200 whales live kind of in the mid-coast near Depot Bay, Lincoln City. This is a picture taken from the sidewalk of Depot Bay, just looking down into the bay.
That's incredible.
You know, you don't have to get on a boat. You don't have to, pay a lot of money. You can just go and look out over the ocean. And what you're going to look for are, you can get flippers and flukes, which are going to be your waving parts, your tails and your flippers. And the other thing was the blow. Okay, and the blowholes are kind of cool because if you think about it, they used to be the nostrils. When those animals originally, in evolutionary terms, they started out on land, and then their nostrils over time, as they lived under the water, rotated back here. And when you look at a blowhole actually blowing, you can see the nostrilness of it, which is kind of cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a seal versus a sea lion, because we could see both locally.
Absolutely, especially, again, here on the Oregon coast. Seals, we got the cutie pies here. They're cute, they're smiling, cuddly, except you need to remember, and if you look close at this picture, you can see it, they're carnivores, and they have some sharp bits. They have sharp teeth, they have sharp nails. And so for that reason, and also because we have laws in the United States protecting these cutie pies, all marine mammals, from whales to seals to sea lions, are all protected through the Marine Mammal Protection Act, and it actually sets distances that you have to stay away from those creatures. So for example, if you're on a boat, the tours that you take to go see whales, they know they can't get within 100 yards of a whale. If you're sitting in a boat and the motor's off and whatever, and the whale comes to you, that's, all bets are off. But for seals, it's 50 yards. So half a football field, stay back. But to tell the difference between a seal and a sea lion, which we have a picture coming up here, sea lions, these big guys, the easiest, there are 3 things you can look for to tell the difference. Seals, first of all, are quieter. Sea lions are the barking ones. And if you've ever been to Newport and you've tried to have dinner there there are sea lions all over the docks.
Not a lot of deep conversation happening.
Oh, no. And the barking is very loud. So sea lions are the barkers. Sea lions also have visible ears on the sides of their head. Seals have ears, but they're just holes, and you can see straight into the brain. No, they have holes. And the other thing is, interestingly, seals and sea lions have the same bones as other mammals. So they have forearms, they have upper arms, but they're inside their skin suits. And seals, the only part that's outside of the skin suits are their wrists. Okay. And so that's all they can do. And so seals on land are very floppy. They flop around like a worm. Sea lions, more of it sticks out, and they've got rotating bits here. So they have a little more sticking out. They still have the arm bones, but they can move them and use them better.
Okay, let's quickly talk about river otter versus sea otter. These are so fun to watch.
Super fun to watch. Here in Oregon, if you see an otter in the ocean, it's going to be a river otter, which is confusing to a lot of people. Okay, we as a human population overhunted otters, sea otters, because sea otters can have 1 million hairs per square inch on their pelt. They have the thickest fur of any animal in the animal kingdom. And so we kind of wiped them out all along the West Coast. Then we passed laws to protect the sea otters, the marine mammals. And they came back They're in California, they're in Washington.
Yeah.
Oregon's still working on it, but we have scientists and people out there trying to reintroduce. But river otters you can see on the ocean.
Okay.
If they're facing down when they hunt, if they're facing down when they eat, it's a river otter.
Okay.
If they're swimming like that. If they're floating on their back.
Oh, so cute.
And they're eating on their tummy, and I think I have another picture.
That's
if
so
they're
fun
right
to see.
here, we have them floating on their back. These guys never really leave the water.
Okay.
They give birth in the water, they float around and out together in the water.
So
and those
cool.
are differences you can see.
I always feel like I could talk to you for hours, but we've got to wrap it up eventually.
I know we do.
Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Such fun stuff. We're going to have exciting times on the coast this summer. Again, Karen's book is Let's Explore the Beach. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com.